Okay, hi everybody. Bankai 922 Bleach Chapter 591. Now this chapter, I'm not gonna say I was spoiled, but I kind of found out what happened towards the end. I was very confused because I'm thinking to myself, okay, so, you know, at first I'm thinking to myself, Kubo, it took you this long? But then I realized, wait a minute, he might not be dead. And if you guys want to know what I'm talking about, towards the end of this chapter, another person, Jizzes, oh, by the way, I will do a fucking celebration. Yes. The next Bleach chapter that confirms Gisele's death, I will do a dance. Yes, I will. Because it will please me more than anything to have this stupid bastard erased from the existence of this book. But hey, that's just me. So at the end of this chapter, we find that Giselle has brought another person on her side. A zombie, if you will. Now, the thing that confused the hell out of me was that, is this person dead? Because when we see this person, I'm thinking to myself, I didn't expect it. Now, but before we get into that, 591, Marching Out the Zombies 2. And last week, you know, I did a whole thing on Saturday with that. So, we basically see Loopy. And I'm sorry, but I forgot the guy's name who fought Yuichika during the fake Karakura Town arc. I forgot the guy's name. I'm sorry. Shows you how, oh, I don't want to say irrelevant, but I forgot his name. And basically, and here, this is the thing I'm a little upset about, is with Igaku and Yumichika. Like, not doing it. There are a lot of things about the situation right now in Bleach that I look at and I think to myself, Kubo, you're like, you know, the last line of defense for the Soul Reapers is like, forget about it. You have very little captains. Now that's the way I think about it. It's just laughable because it's just so it's like, forget about it. There's no captains left. Who's left? Byakuya? Ukitake? And what? Shungsui? It might be okay, you got Mayuri. But who's else left? Zaraki? No, he's incapacitated. No, she's incapacitated. She might be dead. Shinji, he's dead. Rose? Kensei? That's just me. So basically, we have Igaku and Yumichika looking at them, and you remind him, and he's like, "Oh, I killed that guy before. Fought him in the world of living." And the guy who fought Yumichika's like, "Who's that hot mess of fashion over there?" He's like, "I forgot." And like, so funny. It was a very comedic kind of chapter. He's like, "I can't believe I read it. Forgot an ugly little droopy over names there." It's like, Yumichika's like really pissed off. And then we got Dordoni. Yo, Dordoni! Yo, this guy. Nino. This guy. To some extent, hey, I'm not gonna fucking lie. I'm dead shit serious. I love the Review-Arrancar. I don't give a fuck. No fucks given. The Review-Arrancar arc, in my opinion, in the anime was just so fantastic. I'm sorry. I'm just sorry. Because the Review-Arrancars were awesome. And I know this is going to sound silly, but they're like one of the one things in Bleach that made me like... I know this is going to sound silly. The reason why... There was this AMV series called the Arrancar Party. That shit was awesome. I just love the characters in Arrancar. Anyway, moving on. Off track there. So he's got Dordoni. We've got bigger face to fry. Where's that Nino? He's talking about Ichigo. And then we got Thunderwitch. She's saying, I came to say hello to that four-eyed Quincy, teach him a lesson. And then they're basically making small talk. They're arguing with each other. And then Mayuri's like, with like the no fucks given face. Like, he's just sitting there. He's like, no standing around making small talk. Then he electrocutes them. He's like, and you were still talking. Need to worry, it has no effect on your bodies. I couldn't be happier that this keeps everything going nice and smoothly. It just goes to show it wasn't a complete... And this is when we find out, also in this chapter, this is another reason why I'm giving this a high rating. This is how he resurrected them. He went into Granz's laboratory, saying it wasn't a complete waste of time stealing Zalopoulos' vault. Obviously, when he says Zalopoulos' vault, he means his laboratory. Now, he says steal from his vault. So, I wonder about that. Because, obviously, this is only a small amount. It's Dordoni, Loopy, Thunderwitch, and another guy. There's only 4. I wonder if there are more. Because you also, I mean, obviously he didn't resurrect all of them. I would not be surprised if we see some others. Baragon, forget it. He's dead. Okiura, forget it. He's dead. There's no way those two are coming back. But guys like Stark, Nolitora, I'm trying to think. Those guys are possible. They might come back. But for now, this is what we got. And he's basically sarking them. And then we got Jizz. We can't forget it, Jizz. Her name. That's her name. Her name's Jizz. That's her new name. That's what I'm calling her. So we have Jizz saying, I see. In other words, you got zombies here and everywhere, right? You think 4 zombies here can defeat my zombies? And then he's like, she's insinuating you don't have what it takes. And then they're all like, hell will lose to Shinigami. So they all go out. And, you know, Yuichi's saying that they're mostly from 11th Division. That concerns me because, to be blunt, he's basically telling Mayuri, you know, they're from the 11th Division. And then Mayuri's basically saying, to be blunt, how very unlike the Demon Division 11. And during the circumstances, protect the court of pure souls. No way is the naive and ill-existing. It's obvious that the regimental soldiers should die in the Gotei, and anyone who hinders or harms the Gotei should face certain death themselves. That is what you honor. And basically he's saying also these are the words of the previous Captain America. Those feelings are in everyone's hearts. And then it says, marching out the zombies too. So, and it's not like, here's the thing, Jizz could have picked some better zombies. Because, like, Dordoni and the other 3 are just making roughshod of these guys. He kicks one of them. I think Thunderwitch, not Thunderwitch, Loopy, is there, and he, Thunderwitch does some of her moves. She has the thing she used against Uryu. They're basically saying, like, for the blood not to touch us. Saying that the Baldy was covered in blood and he hasn't turned into a zombie. And so on and so forth. So, they're pretty much just not killing all these guys. And I'll go ahead and fight without worrying on holding back. And then Jizz is saying, "This is kind of mess. Yes, here, take this, Bambi-chan." Fucking bastard. You were my... And then he's like saying, "You were my point over there." And then he's the guy who fought Yuichika saying, "Because you resemble me, my instincts are telling me to fight you because you resemble me so much." And she's like, "In what? What way?" Jeez. Baby-chan. And of course, does absolutely nothing, because he just... And, you know, he's like, "Wet behind the ears, bitch like you, won't have a chance to draw your blade." Throws Baby-chan against the building. It almost hits Mayuri. He's like, he wasn't trying to hit you, it slipped in the head. And he's like, "You're still glowing, aren't you? I guess the zombie just won't die until it's vaporized." So, essentially, in pieces. And then he just destroys him. And Jizz is saying, Bambi-chan wasn't even make a stretch. Guess there's no choice then. Come out now, Commander. When this happened, I thought to myself, so you did it, Kubo. Who comes out? Hitsugaya. The moment I saw that, I thought to myself, oh, Hitsugaya's dead. I don't think so. And here's the thing about it. At first, I thought to myself, okay, so what was the point of not killing Hitsugaya during the Arrancar arc, during the fake Karkuruto? But then I remember, I don't think Bambietta was dead when she was turned into a zombie. Now, just because, you know, is it P? Senator P, that girl? She killed a few of those Shinigami. The ones that were turned, there were some that were turned into a zombie that were alive. So, what I'm thinking is, Hitsugaya is still alive. He's just a slave right now. This is commander. And then we see Hitsugaya. He's got a Quincy uniform on, darkened skinned, his sword out. Person she summoned was Hitsugaya. And then this is the thumbnail. When Mayuri says, "I see. He's going to be a pain in my ass." Ah! How's that? But, and here's the thing, okay? It was a good chapter. Give it a 4 out of 5. Probably one of the better chapters so far. Here's the thing. If Hitsugaya was dead, was essentially dead, and he was a zombie, and he was killed, and then he was turned into a zombie, my reaction to Kubo is this. Why did you keep him alive? For like... But, that probably is not the case. He is just turned into a zombie, and he's still alive. So, it's probably going to be one of those things. They're going to revert him back, and all that jazz. I could see, like... I could see Loopy fighting Hitsugaya. Maybe. But, well, we'll see. I mean, this arc, my problem with this arc is that, like, Kubo is making it sound like all the other captains are just, you know, no disrespect, but he makes it look like they're all fodder. I mean, you got, who do you have left? Okay, you got Shuhei, Igaku, and Yumichika. They're the only three that I look at and I say to myself, what have you done? You know, I just wonder. I mean, I give Yumichika some credit because he has ability of his Zanpakuto and Igaku, but Shuhei, like, it just seems like they all are just getting annihilated. You know, and they need help from the Arrancars. And full boilers. They're coming soon, I have a feeling. But As far as the other battles are concerned, I just want to mention this in this review. Grimmjow's coming. I don't give a what anyone says. He's coming. Okay? It's going to happen. I can see it happening. Like, he's going to show up. He's going to fight Bazby when Renji and Ruki are having trouble against Bazby. I see it happening. Also, maybe the other Arrancars, those female Arrancars that were with Halle Bell, they might show up and fight P, Candace, and Lampert. So look forward to that, too. But yeah, that's pretty much the story, people. Bankai 922. By the way, I fucking hate jizz. You want jizz? How about I shoot a, go jizz on yourself. Jizz. That's her new name. That's his new name. His name is Jizz. End of story. So yeah. I'm Bankai 922. See you guys later. Dordoni. Yo, Dordoni! Thunderwitch. Loopy. I forgot his name. I just completely forgot his name. It happens. That happens. I'll see you guys later. Peace.